Hey guys, this is my latest one. Here goes. I fly and I'm warm as I bask in your light. I can't help myself but to desire another ride within your green, my machine man of dreams. Here my thoughts get caught outside as they often do as I sort through the things I want to do with you on my inside. Even then it's too much to hope. Is this how it goes? Nope. Your masters gave the advice to try it. As I will, it's a wonder. Now we're going under the moon to do all these things we both want to do. You know that. To taste that dewy view of you, I'd skip to Timbuktu. So sad. As a dad, is that you I spoke to in a bath one time? I told you I missed you, and I do. Is it the same as it was then? I'll tell you again. To see me, you got to see clearly. When was that? Just a moment ago. It seems forever ago that it was. What was shown can be unseemly hollow. It follows. I'm mesmerized by your eyes that blew me away. How you swayed me your way. So special, I say, Kay. Your mind, kind of kindred spirit of sprites, fine misty redheads, flicked this shit. It's lit, flames licking it. I'm liking it to kissing as akin to it. You can, it like redkins in my eyes. I cry as I rub it out. They're ruby now. For what relief does it give? With none left in there, I'm done. Gone is feeling sorry. I'm fed up to overflow. I'll wing it tomorrow. And this is what it means to be seen again by this man within his hand, holding my wishes on his lips. Says clasp here's another class past. Do I dare mutter a fuss for her to grasp the claws? So what's new other than before? Of course there's no clause to prove these words work. Either way, put your pout on my mouth. May I peel it off you, please? Release what's sealed now and then. You sigh. The sight burned a holy moly in my mind. We're rolling in your rhymes, so rightly written, kitten with wit within it. Wait, I'm skipping a step. Take her back to the whipping. What's smitten? I'm thinking of hitting it high while I'm wiping. Why is this so hard? It's just shit. You know this throne alone can go suck a bone, and blood goes on roses to grow and bloom. And hell, I'm smelling her like wow. I've got powers now. Kapow. Yeah. So that's that one. It's a mouthful. I'm gonna have to and do breathing exercises or something in order to read these. Yeah, so that was another one for today. And yeah, I need glasses now to read and write anyway. But yeah. So I'll get my breath back. So I got some awesome new decks today. So I'm going to pull some of these and probably get a little bit trippy into the goddess zone. I also got stones. The goddess zone of the stones. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. They're so good at reminding me. Speaking of goddesses and stones and zones and triquetra. So dancing around stone circles as the women did back in the day. And the, I've talked about it before, and we kind of, it's not just me, but, people talk about how the stones, they give off a frequency, right? Like Stonehenge and that. And even like Bashar I've talked about, like, I haven't listened to all his, but I listened to this one about, he was talking about the standing stones and how they use them as frequency tuning things, and they actually, on his planet or whatever, they actually had like massive kind of chunks of gemstone hanging in between these standing stones, and they would like gong them, right? In whatever way they did it, they would get each individual, and they would be different gemstones, and they would like gong all these different gemstones in the stone circle, which would create a frequency pattern type thing, right? And so I've been thinking of that, and it absolutely, you know, makes sense. It's another layer of the song of that area. So many different layers of the symphony that kind of power spot can create. And so, like, I recently got myself a little singing bowl, right? And so I was thinking of the women dancing around the stone circles, more than likely singing, and in their own frequency. And I was thinking that is just like a singing bowl. They're moving their frequency in a circle around the stones, like tuning them, creating a whole nother layer. Like they're actually like igniting, like the singing bowl, you know, when you go around and you've got to get the right speed and the right tone, and then when you get it, it starts to sing. And this is what the women dancing around the standing stones would have done. That's what they were doing. And that's fucking awesome, right? So then it would be, and they also danced. So they're using their energy, their like physical body, as well as their their energetic frequency. And maybe the song and the dance got them into a shamanic type frequency wave. And if they all did this together around the stone circle, then the stones would start fucking singing. And just like a sound bowl. And can you imagine what it would be like standing in the middle of that stone circle? And so what do each of these stone circles actually do when you get them to sing? Like, we need to try this shit, because, like, you know, it just all clicked with me that that's what they did back in the day. And, you know, like, it's funny, like, because you think it was a woman thing to do, so why is it that the women did the frequency tuning? You know, these are the things that are coming back, and we need to kind of look into this. Because, like, I just have this, like, feeling within my bones that a bunch of I mean, this is like the whole witch thing, right? Like a coven, like you get a bunch of women in the right frequency doing their thing to create magic inside that stone circle. I haven't heard anyone else talk say it in this way, but maybe it is out there and I'm not saying anything new, but this is the power of group frequency. This is the power of like I've spoken about it, like the twin flames, when there's more than one person, when the multiple people are in high frequency, we pretty much tune the place as we go around. But if we actually utilize our frequency, our high frequency, because of this love vibe that we've got going on, like we can literally do amazing things together. And this is where the whole priestess kind of vibe comes into it, but not like just priestess, because I feel like the real power is in the couples, in the twin flames. And if we get a group of twin flames together, I think we'd be able to do some really far out there shit. And we'd be able to move the stones. We'd probably be able to levitate and, all the stuff that they used to do, if we united our energies. So, any fellow twin flames out there that want to experiment with their high vibe natures, who are, interested in this kind of thing, obviously music, dance, the flow, the energy. I just feel like there's kind of this group of us out there on this planet right now, and we've all got a particular skill set, that we bring to the team. And when we actually get together and unite, we're going to show everyone some really powerful stuff. Yeah, so that's my vision of the future. And some of the messages and like inspiration that I'm receiving that keeps me really keen and reassured and focused, and that I am doing this for a reason, and it's more than just myself wanting a partner. There's so much more. And it's more about remembering what we've done before, remembering why we're here, and to enjoy ourselves as we explore more of ourselves and have fun while we're doing it. So that's a little bit of my mission statement. If anyone's heard of, I know there are new healing centres and stuff like this being developed with the assistance of our star family. More and more things like this are happening. So if anyone is aware of stuff like that, like, let me know, because I'd be keen to find out more of that stuff and what people are doing. Alright. What do we need to know tonight, other than my little remembrance on stone circles being singing bowls? Oh yeah, I've got a whole bunch of different ideas for sound healing, with like different tools with the gems and making instruments with them, and creating new. I know there's a lot of people creating new instruments, electronic. I'm more a bit old school, so I've got a few ideas with not electric, just pure metal, stone, string, magnets. But yeah, so I've got like heaps of different frequency sound making ideas, as well as how to different like design ideas for healing the body. So I'm full of ideas. If there's, you know, people out there wanting to experiment and give it a shot, who can fund this sort of thing, because yeah, I got countless ideas, and I would love to play around with making some of these things that I've been kind of inspired to kind of mentally design. For, you know, for sound healing and sound awakening. Not just healing, but I feel like sound can literally help you just like fully awaken on the spot type thing. I absolutely believe that's possible. So yeah, lots and lots of ideas. You know, one step at a time, we'll see how we go. Alright, we got Ninhursag. The Invocation Mother. Creativity, rebirth, renewal. These are really beautiful cards. She's kind of like giving birth, so I'm not sure. I don't really normally bother with this, that kind of thing, but I don't want to be like blocked or anything. Interesting, we've got like the kind of 6/6, 6/9 there. Such beautiful, beautiful deck, honey. I think I'm starting my new favourite. Call on Ninhursag for creativity, rebirth and renewal. Blessed Ninhursag, mother of the birthing hut, you who are the kingmaker and the throne breaker, lady of medicine and metals, the mother of all that grows, you who are so beloved and strong and utterly without cruelty, I beseech you to bring to me creativity and abundance in all my makings. To you I bring my children, those of my thoughts and desires, or those I may have in the physical world, born, past, or as yet unborn. Feed us all, bless us, offer us your divine protection and the balm of your kindness. Heal us when the demons of illness seek to harm us. Rein the harsh nature of those in the world who seek only to harm. To me and mine, to my ideas and thoughts, offer a clear channel through which they can bring forth into the world their unique and holy gifts. Let me find what I am here on this planet to do, and let the radiance of your divine gaze reflect back to us the infinite love our souls hold for our human selves. Let us tend and nurture our flowing offerings to you. Let us bring to birth our vivid imaginings. Let us be both fertile and fulfilled in our dreams, and may we bloom with the fecundity of mind and spirit again and again. If we suffer, let us be healed swiftly with your 7 sacred herbs, and may the holy push of your ardent labour bring me forth, reborn again and again, until I am made most like the self I was born once again to be. Thank you, Ninhursag, bless you for your labours in helping me to bring myself into being. Through your vigilance and protection, I am once again reborn into this life. All I adore is shielded and healed thanks to your tender intervention. And may the thrones of the false kings be broken. Amen, Awan. I'm just getting like the age of Aquarius. It is all about us following our dreams, but not in a all about me way. Not in a competitive, I need to be on top and have it all for me kind of way. It's really interesting that it is all about the self, like being the true you, but in a unifying way, in a way that brings unity. And I guess that's the kind of the dual kind of nature of it. It's like the opposite of what we've gone through, that it's kind of like everyone's out for themselves and not caring about anyone else. Now we're moving into a time of coming into the true you, not caring what anyone else says of you, but being true, but doing it in a way that actually wants to bring everyone together. So we're literally like flipping the script. We've literally, like, imagine the mirror. Like, we've literally flipped. The energies have literally done a 180. And now we are going into a time where it's the complete opposite of what the energies have been like up until now. Like every man for himself and standing on their own mother's head in order to get one up on everyone. Now it is no pretending to be anything, but finding your true self, your true passion, your true direction. Not letting anyone else take you off that course, like true self-sovereignty. But not going it alone is actually in a way that asks, that invites collaboration and unity, which is so beautiful, so beautiful. Like today I'm getting like, you know, that heart, like I'm that hippie, like I've been getting, you know, that summer of love vibe from the flower power movement, but I'm getting that vibe come in of, you know, everyone helping each other. But on a much grander scale, a much more grounded scale, a grounded, grander scale. We've got Freya, Lady of Light. big cats there. Freya. I am the glow of amber and the warmth of sunlight. You will never know how to know me, for I change shape with my cloak of many feathers, but you can catch the glow of my amber, of the sunlight I wear about my form as I move past you, bestowing you with courage, passion, vitality, and that lust for life so many have lost in your time. My name means lady, and I am the fair one, the beloved. I am noble, I am the last of the Vanir, and I dwell among the Aesir, bringing to them my rare magic, my awesome strength. You sing of me, you human children, for I am the fertile one, the lady of the harvest. I am your prosperity, your abundance. It is I who shows you the pleasures of sensuality. My nature changed that of the gods themselves. They adopted me as Aesir, but I am the best of each of these noble houses. I will bring to you affection, inspire within you desire, and with me at your side you will back away from no battle. If you strive to be all you can in this lifetime, I will be there at the end to reward your valor. You have seen my Valkyries, these wild spirits of song and horses who carry the dead over to the Rainbow Bridge. When the Valkyries deliver you, I will raise a toast to you. We will sing the hymn song of your life, and then you will know how we have loved you living your tale. I am the rituals, the divinations, the discernment of the hidden paths or meanings within a life. My threads heal the infirm, reweave the bones of the injured, and call in fish or animals and charms and blessings to strengthen a crop for a bountiful harvest. At the break of day and through every golden hour you will see my amber and gold. I blaze like fire, for I am sunlight and freedom, the charge of energy and the source of power in life and in death. I will honor you and sit by your side and celebrate your most beautiful courage, the courage to have truly lived. For this is what you must do. And Anu. So when I haven't looked at these cards too much, but I noticed that there was an Anu and an Anu goddess, Anu, and all this time I'm thinking, I know Danu was a goddess, but I thought Anu was a god. I can find it. Anu. I am the earth, and I am your eternal source of nourishment. I am Anu, she who nourishes. I feed the land and ensure her bounty and health. I raise the hills, which are my breasts. I am the valleys and the caves, the good earth and all that springs forth from her. For I am the earth, and I am your first mother. Well did I feed the gods. I fed the first people, the shining ones, and I feed them still, for they are alive, not of the world you inhabit. Not yet of the world you inhabit. Your flourishing will give me the deepest peace and pleasure, so I will nurture you when you feel the edge of hunger invade your peace. I will feed your soul and fill you with the flowing goodness of the deepest land. My breasts bring forth etheric milk of the richest energy, the life force and vitality that can ensure the growth, sustenance and continuing well-being of the land, and thus of you, for you are a child of the land. I came to you when you were but a babe, and I offered you my gentle blessings. I saw you grow stronger, your auric field lit with golden light. You have need of the strength I can impart. Simply close your eyes. Feel the gentle kiss of the swan's wing, the energy of the land flowing into you, and the starving part of you begin to feel its needs satisfied. If you are weak, I will carry you upon my body until my strength is yours. Know this love and care is delivered to you freely and without obligations. All you must do for me is to accept the blessing of my milk, of the land becoming fertile, of your body becoming strong, of your spirit feeling enlivened. There are times when you feel separate from me, and you have, so many of you, forgotten who I am. My many names, my many gifts, my stream of blessings. I am mother's milk, the flight of the swan, the light that is gold at the edges of the day and night, the bed that brings deepest healing, the drive to life that will return when you call my name, however softly, into the sky's endlessness. Call on Anu to restore your health and well-being. Dear Goddess Anu, I speak your name with reverence, knowing that just as you bring life and birth to the world, so too do you take us in and renew us when we are frail and in need of succor and support. Take me in now and offer me your light so that I can heed wise counsel, discern what must be decided from what must be let go. Help me to winnow from my life what cannot be made to be good and strong. Allow me to open my hands and let fall all that is not good, all that is not mine to hold. Let my growth be vigorous, made hale by the decision to prune away all that cannot do aught but be lifeless. Let me find within my ancestry support and guidance, wise and ageless as standing stones. Let there be a clear path for me to walk, and may the long sight of your wild crows see far for me, bringing to me the clarity and information I must heed in order to make the wise decisions that will bring to me and mine bounty, blessings, and contentment. Please take from me now all that cannot be healed. Please help me to let it go without mourning what cannot be restored. Let me find my peace within the winnowing, and may my life be sculpted and recreated by energies that understand the true shape and nature of my being, of my inner being. My own inner being I seek to know, but too often find to be a stranger. May I come to know myself truly and live from this place and know your grace. I offer you deep gratitude for all of the blessings you have already given me. Make me understand that I am worthy and deserve to live a life of strength, well-being, fortune, and freedom. Help me, solemn Mother of Solace, to live with true and earnest respect for this blessing of life. I knew I would go hella deep with this deck. I could feel it. Bloodwed and Akate. So this one's Bloodwed. She who refuses to be possessed. Call on Bloodwed for freedom in love. If you were captured and made to forget all you had been, would you allow the enslavement? Or would you slowly awaken and rebel from the path others have forced your feet upon? I came from 3 worlds, moving between all, choosing my form. I dwelled inside the flowers of my forest, flew with the owls at night, and danced amongst my wildflowers in the light. I am the green cord of nature woven into many forms, the impulse to life and freedom. I am night and day, petals and claws, scent and the hunt, the fierce joy of life fully lived. I am the contradictions of your humanity, and I reject the world forced upon me. You will see me garlanded in 9 flowers, broom, meadowsweet, oak blossom, primrose, burdock, bean, nettle, chestnut and hawthorn. I urge you to seek your independence, to make choices, to love, to reach for liberties, to place no life over yours. I am hunter, maiden, flower, owl. I am air, breath, wind and movement, free to travel and to still, to slow and to hasten, to dance amidst the meadows and to rip the petals from their homes. I am the light and the dark, the flight and liberty of growth, sweet smells and grounded bliss. I cannot be owned, I am no one's possession. I am the maiden of flowers and owls. I was not made, spellcraft trapped me. Why would I not rebel? I am beautiful transgression. Why should I follow the laws made by men? How can a plant being made flesh feel what I am supposed to? I am green eyes, flower-strewn hair, willowy limbs. I stumble with language, for I seek the sun and the light, and I dream of being back in the forest. I am so much more than the created wife of Lu, law gives. I am flowers, I am owl. Have at the ready your claws, my child, take flight at night. Above all else, do not be possessed. Lady of flowers, lady of owls, I wish to choose who I will be with, where I shall dwell, who I shall become. I wish to unmake the self the world has told me I need to be, and turn my energy to the becoming of who I could be if my choices were honoured. And as the world may not honour my decisions, it is within my power only to honour them for myself. You have the powers of the plants, the 9 sacred flowers. The owl is your name, and you dwelled within the human world too. You flowed between forms, and so too can I. I can be the maiden of flowers, or I can be the huntress with unkind claws. I am many things, and allowing these parts of me expression empowers my quest for freedom. I ask for your blessings, Lady, on my independence, my choices, even my transgressions, if they are made without malice. May I know the boundaries of the hawthorn, the strength of the oak blossom, and the healing of nettles, and the perfume of meadowsweet. I will create for myself a life filled with freedom and creativity, and I will have my own life, my own place, my own heart and head and hands with which to bring about these choices. I will be fierce and free and wild and a huntress. I will flower from the earth, then I will fly above it, and I will, with your help, Lady, rebel against all that restricts and degrades my most precious freedoms and stifles the song of my spirit. I am a rebel. I am wild, and I will dream into being my own life. I see your green eyes, your flower-strewn hair, your willowy limbs. I hear you stumbling with language. I see you seeking the sun and the light, dreaming of being back in the forest. You are not the created wife of Lu. You are the goddess, and you cannot be imprisoned. The part within me that is most like you, Lady, I shall keep free. I shall be both flowers and owls. I shall appreciate my beauty and power, but have at the ready my claws. I will take flight at night, and I shall not be possessed. Hecate. The Honey Queen. Hecate shall light your darkest hour. I see you, my unforgotten child, in the most forsaken cave beneath the earth. I see you, lonely one, standing at the crossroads at midnight in the dark with your eyes blindfolded. I have heard you, dear child, crying across time and space for guidance. I have felt your hands reaching for mine, snatching at my torches, hungry for their light, grabbing at the keys which will reveal the rooms of magic and secrets and witchcraft. I am the lady of the ghosts and spirits, of the ghost you become when your life is less fully lived than it deserves to be. I am the maker of magic, the one who will go into the underworld to bring you back. I will defend you and light your way back to the sunlight and flowers that you were born to dwell among. I will meet you at the crossroads when they come, for so many human children could not recognize the turning points, as they are so dizzy within the worlds they have made. I will strike the ground and bid you to look at the shape you are giving your life. I am an only child, yet I am sister to all, and mother to many. I watch over your young. Though they call me crone, I am all in one, and I am deathless, always here, just beyond the wheel of time. I bear the keys to the world. I am unconquerable queen. I am the daughter of the night, and all acts within the night belong to me. If you cannot sleep or have dreams of torment, call me, and these will subside and become their most blessed self. You will fear no more the darker places, for within them, with my hounds, my keys, my light, you will never again walk alone. I am the divine three-formed Hecate, who knows all that you undertake, and I will strengthen your own magic until your path is dusted with stars. Call on Hecate for help making life-changing decisions. I stand here at another crossroads, lady, and here I await you. I ask you now, help me make the decision that will best fulfill the promise of my life, the purpose of my soul, the honour of my name. Let me know where to walk and how my path will be walked. I ask you now, light the way with your two torches. Liberate me from the indecision that causes me to waver, to think unendingly and worry without action, creating stasis and fear. I ask you now, show me that burning torch. Let its fire illuminate my true path so very clearly that every doubt is burned away in its light. Let me open the gates with your sacred keys and trust in your guidance. You who came to the aid of the mother of grain, you who guided the queen of Hades back to the sunlight and flowers, sweep away the obstacles from my heart and mind. Let the path, whatever obstacles it may contain, have a way through, and let me find it swiftly, without doubt. Come to me when my fear arises and help me dispel it. Let your magic open doors. Show me solutions. Transform my fears into a strength and certainty that only sways for imaginative opportunities. You, lady of certain purpose and swift strides across the darkness, let your hounds walk by my side so that I feel their protection and can finally rest. I ask you for this so that I can become who I am meant to be. Threefold you are, and threefold I can be. Let the future, the past, and my present entwine and aid each other in the creation of this life. Let me understand what was, know what is, imagine what will be, and walk step after step in rays of light from moon, star, or sun. Feel your courage and stamina increase with every breath, with every footstep. This one I haven't heard before, but Bad B-A-D-B. She will help you face the battle you fear most. They say I wear this face of the Morrigan with relish, but I must... Oh, it's a Morrigan. But I must tell you, I dread the times when I must become the battle crow. For while she is me and I am her, and together we do all we must, I do not live for the field where those who fight and die shall be gathered in my arms. I do not love death, but I will not let those who die walk alone in those last moments. And if you must enter the challenge, let me beat upon your shield until the blood within you rises in heat and fire, until you know no fear. You are eager to look into your enemy's eyes, conquering the fear that would keep you their slave if this battle was to be shirked. I am fearsome, yes, but I also long for the times of peace. Even so, if death must come, I will make the passing better. If a fight can only be had, then I will make the conquest honourable. If it is the time for one to leave, I will speak of it before it happens, and I will keen and cry for you once the falling is done. To those who would harm you, I will bring confusion, I will shift their focus and they will not see your plan. I will madden them with my crow's feathers and the changes of wind and sounds of the eerie wild. You are my trust, and until the end of days I will fight every battle with you. And when it is done and we gather up the broken pieces and make what we can of what remains after the war, we shall give birth together to a better place, where there is peace for animals and humans, for the shining ones and the gods, for the tree beings and the winged ones, for all, peace as high as the sky. But first comes the crow, first comes the battle. Blessed Bab, goddess of the field of battle and the healing that comes after. I have been troubled and hurt by my struggles. There are wounds upon me, upon open places that seem not to heal. Yet I know that your care has kept me here, and for this there is a purpose and a plan. Put upon me your healing milks, let the flowing energy of renewed life pour through me. Help me heal after this confrontation and experience. More than the fight and the ferocity with which I have lived, let all warring parties cease and find their way through you to peace. I wish to make peace the principal power within my life. Yet to do this, the healing of generations of pain must be given balm. The beauty of life must be given a field upon which to flower, and my chalice, which is dry and unfulfilled, super dry, must begin to brim with the blessed potion that you can bring to all. Offer me this without judgment for my failings, and allow me to forgive others their offences, so that I am free of the anger and surging tide of pain that arises in me over and again. Bless me, Bab, great battle crow, with your other face, the mother of healing and respite and rebirth after war. Let me drink the milk and be reborn into this life with hope and peace, peace as high as the sky. Protect me as your crow protects you, always looking so that you can do your work and fulfill your soul quest. Help me too, Bab, to allow my life to become entwined with the true purpose of my deepest soul. Let me reach as your ivy does for the light and find strength and support in my desire to shine once again with the light of a life well lived. Oh, I'm feeling it tonight. I might leave it there. Demeter. Lady of the golden grain. Alright, last one. We're going to do Demeter. Should I do Persephone as well? I'll just do Demeter tonight. I shall return you to the spring times of your life. I am her radiant, most loving mother, and the mother of the golden grain. I decree the moving of the wheel that circles into the seasons, the wheel that turns from summer to autumn, from trembling seed to lustrous sheaves of wheat. I offer all this bounty, and yet taken from me was my darling, my daughter, and from that grief and harrowing loss came winter, and an emptiness that took away all light, all laughter, stole my future. With the help of my sister goddesses, she was restored to the world. So the wheel cycles once again. An understanding was born of the worth of the mother who will search the world for a child taken. When I come to you, it is to show you that your loss that seems unbearable, will be moved through. Spring will come again, but first there must be mourning. Do not rush or refuse your grief. It is holy, and into its depths you must give yourself. When separation comes, feel the loss and know that in time you will be brought back into full life, joyous yet with greater wisdom than before. I have with me these torches to light your way, to show you the dwelling place of that which you seek. This warmth I carry is the sun and the light and the life of all that grows, and when I come to you, what was once cold and bleak within you will grow into fullness and ecstatic life once again. I will show you the great mystery of life after life within this one form and beyond this form. I shall bring to your mourning relief, for I am the balm that comes after acceptance. I will reflower your world after a time of barren cold. I am the endless love of the goddess for her children, of whom you are one and most beloved to me. Demeter, help me heal my grief and pain. I sing to you, Demeter, the mother of earth. You, Demeter, who grieves and turns the cycle of the seasons in never-ending circles of time. I call to you and ask for your aid, for you have known the deep loss that disables the spirit, and even you, O goddess, were unable to let go of the mourning that threatened to swallow both the world and new life. I ask now for the stagnant energy and the endlessness of my sadness to begin to be lifted, for the ripple of laughter to crack through the shell that has spared me the outside world and its pains. I have let things go, let go of caring for myself, of feeling deeply and sweetly the pleasures of this world. I have drunk my fill of pain and have felt the paralysis that is bitterness beginning to freeze me forever into this sorrowful place. You who underwent the vast journey of sacred grief and who emerged to give life and growth and flowers and gain back to the world, help me to be free. I too am in a dark place, but now I wish to emerge, and I am struggling to do so. I wish to turn my anger into fruitful action or activism, to transform my grief into wisdom and compassion, to take pleasure in food and people and life as I did long ago, to know that grieving has its time, and no matter what injustice has been done to me, to reconnect with my heart and live from that place once again, to drink the ambrosia of life. My grief has been terrible and savage. Let light return to my life. Let the wonder of all transform my existence into fullness from this hollow void. And may the sorrow be broken by rays of your golden radiance, the silence split apart by communion with those who understand, yet can laugh. And let the world be fragrant, alive, warm and welcoming again. Let summer return to my life its sweetness. Happy are those who have seen this great mystery and return to life, reborn from the darkness. So beautiful. I will leave it there. I might delve a little bit deeper into the goddesses tonight, but I won't bore you any longer. Hope you like that. There's some pretty powerful stuff when you get into it, and it's a good support system when you don't have it. You can find it elsewhere in many different forms, stones, tones, old bones. And they all kind of sing to you, to your tones, to your bones. They help wake you up. Yeah. Okay, have a good one.